Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Cardinals ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up.
A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you think about the history of college football, you have got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Yellow Jackets headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cardinals offense to go on the attack first. And here comes Lincoln Keenholz. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down. Might have a chance. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Foley. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And onto the field comes Malachi Hosley. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fakes to grab. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Run inside. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Got his man out of the backfield. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Trying to take it back. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Richardson. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Running inside, it's Hosley. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Yellow Jackets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll go right back to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying play action, using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a catch at the 10. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. To the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. It falls in Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Louisville! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. On the ground, it's Hosley. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Got enough for the 1st. Got a little grass. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Cardinals! Once he got some room, it was over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking outside, it's Alexander. pulls off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's got it again. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They've fallen in a big hole here in the first half, and field goals won't do it, so they'll go for it here. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time he wants to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Using his legs, it's Alexander. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Foley. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The run inside. It's Powell. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese.
Snags it, and there's running room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Looking for room, it's Alexander. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Powell. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the air, it's Mendoza. Setting up the screen. Shakes off the defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One more time, it's Brown. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the stick through Brown. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's Brown again. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch, it's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Firing to the right, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Running inside, it's Brown. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. Breaks into the open. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Mendoza. The quick out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. Pulled down for the tackle. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On the run, it's Alexander. Finding some room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Addison. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Motion from the wideout. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. The run inside. It's Powell. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's a great idea, man. Keep finding the big fella. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's been really the bright spot for this offense, Jesse. I would continue to find ways. If I'm going to get back in it, I think it's got to go through him.
I think you're right, David. And as a defense, you've got to know now, this is the guy they're looking for. He's hurt us often. We play man, we play zone, linebackers or safeties. Who's ever covering him, we've got to find a way now to get him bracketed so they stop throwing his way.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the point after is good. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Addison. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Brown again. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? The short hands, it's Foley. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Here's a little room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Now they'll run it to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Flips it out to the back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Yellow Jackets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Great place to start for this offense. Hand off for Brown. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing...
Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That's caught. It's Powell. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try the run, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this